Bismillah. Adaman. Adahim. La ilaha illallah. Muhammadur Rasulullah. Iyaka nabadu. Or Iyaka nastin. Alright. Well, FYBJ man said we back like another one, like there won't gonna be another one. That hit different. Y'all know I mess with that FYBJ man. Shout out to him. But let me dive on in before I keep on talking. I'm gonna try to get out what I can. I hope y'all learned something today. I hope y'all make the best out of y'all day and learn something. You learn something every day, whether you want to or not. You learn something. Or, you know, what you should want to know is who you are. To know who you are is supreme. I know who I am. I'm so and so, this and that. So and so, so and so Johnson. No, you're not. You don't know who you are. When you know who you are to some degree, you're gonna be on a whole different scale. You ain't gonna be worried about people, places, or things. As far as like, you understand, many people, you locked in with everything else except yourself. Y'all see, you see me? You looking at a brother who locked in with himself. All right, word to some degree. I ain't where I should be all the way, but I'm pretty close. Tell you that. I'm right here with not the correction. I am where I should be, and going forward. Yeah, that's a better way to put it. All right. I damn sure ain't in the past. You know what I mean? Where I ain't a bank of 17. You know what I mean? That's a whole different person. That person would have cussed you out. But let me dive on it. Yeah, to know who you are is supreme. You also want to know whose you are. That's even more supreme. You belong to your Father God Allah, Abba, Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Nesson, the great I am. I am who I am, the Alpha, the Omega, the Lord of the heavens and the earth, the universe, and all who dwell in them. These are his names. These are his attributes. Word. To know who you are and whose you are, that's excellent. You also want to know who the enemy is. You hear me? The Bible say, be alert and of sober mind, because your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. Do you know how to identify him? You must know how to identify the enemy. Some of y'all got y'all friends confused with your enemies, and you got your enemies confused with your friends. You hear me? A lot of y'all take places, things, and everything else. You don't understand. The enemy can operate in many different ways. If you can understand and identify the enemy, you can catch that bastard and say, Satan, get behind me. The Lord rebuke you. And he got no choice but to flee from you. As the Bible say, resist the devil and he'll flee from you. All right. But many of y'all, you're not doing no resisting. A lot of y'all be diving on in. I got family and friends, man. I love them, and I pray for them or whatever, and many other things work, and this and that stuff cool. But I can clearly see even little small things, bro. You know what I mean? It start off with small. Listen, first thing first. First thing first. If you can do, it's a nice, the Prophet Muhammad said in his final sermon, Satan ain't trying to attack y'all at big things. He try to attack you at something small. The small things that matter, correct? All right. Let me get this guy off of my channel. Goodbye. Yeah, listen. It's the small things that matter. But understand that before you can run the world, you must know how to run your country. Before you can run a country, you must know how to govern your state. Before you can run a state, you must know how to govern your city. Before you can govern a city, you must know how to run your home. Before you can run your home, you must have control of yourself. Many of y'all don't got control of yourself. Alright, yes, no? Anyway, before I told you I keep on talking for 20, 30 minutes before I pick up the book. Let me dive on in. They don't think I'm gonna have energy to do this, but they're wrong. Message to the Black Man by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad in America. Word. Peace and blessing be upon the dear apostle. You know what I mean? He did an excellent work. Excellent work. He left a great trail behind for the young brothers to follow. Pick up where we left off. The Great Deceivers is what the title say. The Great Deceivers. Message to the Black Man, page 313. The Great Deceivers is what the title say. Arthur R. Gottschalk, State Senator, 8th District, Park Forest III, wrote our National Secretary, John Ali, asking him and my followers to disavow and repudiate publicly the truth Allah has revealed to me of the Caucasian race. The truth of them being real devils. Word. That ain't no denying that. Must made slaves out of people. Word. 400 years they whooped the hell out of people. And still whooping the hell out of people. Word. Ain't no denying that. Word. Being real devils. And the black nation's open enemies. Yes. Part of this letter was printed and published in the Chicago Tribune, June 15, 1962. Gottschalk failed to include in his letter to Secretary Ali proof of material proving that the truth Allah has given me of them being real devils is false. This leaves my secretary and followers helpless to deny the truth. I'm surprised at the intelligent senator writing a letter before first making an attempt to consult me to what Allah has revealed to me. The brother just not calling white people the devils or just to make fun of them. And he not talking about all white people, but he talking about a group of people. Just like a lot of black people, not all black people are good. Some of my most biggest problems come from my own damn people, sad to say. I got that wrote down in the book. Alright. Knowledge from God Almighty. Alright. Very first book I wrote, I got about 3 of them. I got 5 of them I need to put in story format, but alright. Message to the Black Knowledge from God Almighty, Volume 1. By some dude named Devontae Farmer. Whoever he is. Nice book with a nice name. Alright. And there's a chapter in this book called Love. Let me see. Yeah, chapter 6 called Love. And it started off like this. Brother Devontae Farmer wrote, do you want to know who I receive the most hate from? I'm sad to say this, but it is my own people, most of the time. Word is mine. Word. A lot of black people give me a lot of trouble. Word. A lot of trouble. Daily. You know what I mean? Word. Every day. Word. I work for, man. Not all white people bad. But the Honorable Elijah Muhammad not being mean, he's stating facts and truth when he called them the devils. It's a fact. For 400 years, these people made slaves out of people. What are you talking about? Word. Rape, killed, murdered the people. The red man, the Indian. Word. Yes, no. Word. Y'all just now celebrate Thanksgiving, right? The Pilgrims came over and took the Indians' land. That's what y'all celebrate when you were. Ain't nothing wrong with sitting down having a meal with your family. That's cool. I'm just saying, though, the whole holiday in general. The mods came over and took the Indians' land. Dog, what you talking about? All right. That's a fact. Adolf Hitler was a huge murderer. This is the Caucasian man. Word. He ain't black, he Caucasian. Word. A lot of people wicked as hell. And started America. Caucasian. Or some evil, wicked Caucasians. You got some good people now, but a lot of the people, the majority of them, I say probably, as the Bible say, 2/3 gonna perish. I say 2/3 of the people corrupt. All right, 1/3. All right. All right. The Bible is a good reference. All right. That's what I say. 2/3 of the people is evil, wicked, and sick as hell. The Caucasian, bro. It's like 2/3 of y'all. Evil, wicked, and sick as hell. All right. Black, white, Asian, Chinese, Korean, Latino. Yeah. That's a good fraction to use. Anyway, let me get into this because I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna try to dive in while I can. I'm surprised at the intelligent senator writing a letter before first making an attempt to consult me as to what Allah has revealed to me. The senator's letter is a perfect insult to my followers, without showing proof that what I'm teaching is not the truth. You want to prove me wrong? Do it with facts. Right, just like how the Honorable Elijah Muhammad called the people the devils. Prove them wrong. Look at history. You got 400 years under your belts, raping, murdering, killing people. That's what the devil come to do. Still killing rod. Damn, if the glove don't fit, don't get offended. You know, it's one thing somebody saying some bull crap. You know, that's a whole different thing. Like, why are you saying dumb stuff? That's irritating and frustrating. You know what the hell is wrong with you? But let me just finish reading this. All right, I'm gonna get this out of the way. I'm gonna try to give y'all what I can. All right, because the time and the stuff these people got me doing. All right, you'd be surprised. I gotta go to sleep in a few. I'm gonna get some sleep tomorrow in the truck though. But leave that. Yeah. The senator's letter is a perfect insult to my followers without showing proof that what I'm teaching is not the truth. He is asking my followers not to believe it and to tell the public that they do not believe. What the senator does not like is that my followers believe Caucasian, the white European race, are the real devils. As Allah has said, also, the true history and the teachings of the prophets and their scriptures, the Bible and Holy Quran, bear witness. I think the senator has attacked something that may surprise him and his race because of his intentions of making my followers disbelieve the truth of Allah has taught me. The truth of Allah has taught me. One of the characteristics of the devil is to deceive. He's a liar. He's a manipulator. Word. You know what I mean? If you lying and manipulate, hey, you Satan. Word. You know. One of the characteristics of the devil is to deceive. In the last two paragraphs of his letter to our secretary, John Ali, God's chalk hoped to deceive him with the following words. At this time, when men of good will of all races are working hard to promote harmonious human relations and eliminate the social and economic conditions which have produced injustices, it is tragic that men like Elijah Muhammad are attempting to tear down their good work and insinuate racial tension and misunderstanding. Mr. Gottschalk, we are not your slaves anymore. Therefore, do not misunderstand us. We care very little about you or any person or race who would think after knowing you that a promise promoting harmonious human relations, social equality with you will solve our problem. You are mistaken. We won't We want nothing less than freedom to build our economy and social and society, and on some of this earth that we can call our own. We want to be independent, as you and other nations to are to do what we think is best for our own selves. What kind of future can you prepare for us other than as subject slaves to you and your kind? I'm not attempting to tear down anything good, for I have not found anything of good that you or your kind have set up that was for the good of my people. Allah and I are the only ones I know who are setting up any good work for our people. Since your government declares us to be free, why let us go and enjoy this freedom for ourselves on some of this earth that we can call our own? The language used in your letter is that of a deceiver who knows that he has laid hands upon a great value and hopes to deceive him to believe that which he has been given or found is of no value. What you have is the best. Word up. The entire 20 million of my people here should learn a lesson from your letter and be careful of you and your kind. Erupted promises. Or the entire 20 million of my people here should learn a lesson from your letter and be careful of you and your kind erupted promises of social equality without some of this earth we can call our own. Your dogs enjoy honor in your society. Yeah, a damn dog get better treatment than y'all do. Some of y'all can't, man, that's not a story for another day. Your dogs enjoy honor in your society. They are seen eating from the table and riding in the same seat in some of your best transportation, right up front. Passenger seat. That damn sure do got the animals ride right up front. They'll put some of y'all in the back while the dog hanging out the window. I see that all the time. Dog hanging out the window, some of y'all right in the back seat. Damn. That's fun. We do not desire any such place and level with all the evil you have done to us for the past 400 years. And as you continue to mistreat us, do you think we will be satisfied to settle for less than some of this earth we can call our own? I think you are in for a great surprise. The senator is outright asking my followers to recant and make it publicly known that they disbelieve in the truth Allah has revealed to me in the closing lines of his letter to Secretary Ali in the following words. I call upon you, John Ali, as National Secretary of your organization to disavow and repudiate publicly all the above statements that the Caucasian race is a race of devils, says Allah to me by your leader Elijah Muhammad. I ain't reputing a damn thing. I ain't disavowing a damn thing. Do it publicly. You can kiss what's a nice way to say it? You can kiss between my back two pockets. Yeah. What you talking about? You crazy as hell. Word. You know what I mean? You crazy as hell. Word. You know what I mean? Repute the Honorable Elijah Muhammad publicly. This is a great man. Who is you? Word. Damn evil bastard. Failure to do so would be a clear admission that the statements of Elijah Muhammad failure to do so would be a clear admission that the statements of Elijah Muhammad accurately represents the policy of your organization, which sponsors and operates the University of Islam. For nearly 32 years, the students of our school had knowledge of you and your kind and have a very good record of being at peace in your midst. This comes from having the knowledge of you. If you fear, this true knowledge of yourself will cause your mistreatment. If you fear, this true knowledge of yourself will cause your mistreated once slaves to hate you, then your argument is with Almighty Allah, who has revealed it. It is surely not with Brother John Ali and my followers, for you will not be able to give up the truth about you, their God, Allah, and their leader and teacher. Clarification of confusion surrounding Muslims is what the title is saying. In order to clarify some of the confusion surrounding Muslim outlooks and objectives, I will confront the rumors and false allegations of Muslims' threat of violence with a direct statement which answers the implied question. Will the black Muslims attack America? In a direct and forthright manner, these are some statements I gave in an interview to the New York Herald Tribune newspaper on hate and violence. We are not going to take part in any violence whatsoever. We're not going to do anything other than what we are doing, speaking the truth. Right. That is trying to deliver the truth to our people and teach them that they are supposed to be Muslims, and that means they are supposed to be righteous people, and that we have shed all things that pertain to wickedness. We have stripped ourselves of arms to let you know that we are not a people of violence. We don't intend to attack you. But listen, I love the movement that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad had going on. They wasn't even allowed to carry a knife on them. Right. They was deep. You know what I mean? That's what's up. Right. Even solo. I believe in it. I like that movement. At the same time, I know how things is right now. In this evil, wicked world. I know how people is. I know how much this and that. Word. I know for a fact how stuff can go. You hear me? If they thinking one thing, hey, I ain't nice as boss. Alright. I ain't a violent person either. But I guarantee you, if Mom got ideas of this and that, hey, you got ideas of harming somebody, hey, you got ideas, hey, I got a few too. Who you talking? Well, on that note, hopefully don't come to that. Right. It's like someone putting their hands on you. Put your hand, you lift your hand up. I bet you my right hand fly out faster than yours do. Word. You know what I mean? This or that. But hopefully it won't come down to that. You know what I mean? But if it do, hey, I'm prepared in season and out of season. We a soldier on the battlefield, all right? Mentally, physically, and spiritually. However way you want to bring it, isn't it? That's me personally. You know what I mean? I don't plan on doing crazy stuff or being violent with people. But if moms get crazy, hey, you get crazy, then we'll go insane on you. You know what I mean? But on that note, just sit the hell down. Just sit the hell down somewhere in the corner and be a good little boy, good little girl, whoever the hell you is. You know what I mean? And mind your little business. You know what I mean? All right, that's the best advice for you. All right. Because you will get your ass whooped coming this way. They know that. A few people felt it already. Or, you know what I mean? Listen. We have stripped ourselves of arms to let you know that we are not people of violence. We don't intend to attack you. We have no idea or knowledge of anything like that coming in the future. But we ready. But if we attack you, we would have the superior weapons to attack you with. And we don't have factories nor earth to dig metals to manufacture tools or weapons such as you have. All this is your creation, and therefore, if we would get some of this, you would have to let us have it, and you would not give me a gun to shoot with. Therefore, God forbid us even to accept weapons and even to carry anything like weapons to fight with, because to fight is with them. Because to fight is with them, and you are not with us. Only Islam, on Islam in America is what the title say, or what the section is. On Islam in America. I don't know, I feel like I got some on my feet. Alright, I'm good. On Islam in America. The aim and purpose of Islam here among my people is to give them a knowledge of self and a knowledge of God, knowledge of their religion, Islam, and to separate them in time that these 17 or 20 million American dark people should go for themselves. All right. This is the basis of the whole. It is to separate our people and put them by themselves on non-believers, is what the section says. We have respect for them and their professions, and we try to treat them as we treat ourselves. For that matter, we know they are not believers as we are. We know that. But as long as they tolerate our faith, we tolerate theirs, and we treat them as brothers. Word. You may not agree with me, like me, or feel what I'm saying. But if you respect me, I respect you. All right. You respect me, I respect you. You disrespect me, hey, to hell with you. You know what I mean? Yeah, straight up. I ain't gonna beat around the bush with you. You know what I mean? Word. Just like that. All right. On political endorsement is what the section say. He would have to be in sympathy with us, and he would have to have some knowledge of the aims and purposes of Islam in America. On whites and Negroes is what the section is. This is the real trouble. The whites oppose us. The black people of America, who were their slaves once upon a time, from ever becoming anything like self-independent. They want to keep them subject to themselves in a more educational and scientific way, other than their fathers. Yeah, their fathers put you in chains. They put chains on your mind without physical chains. They put chains on your body without physical chains. You free to move as you want to move, and what you doing? Absolutely nothing. The majority of y'all don't get up out the damn house most of the time. Yes, no? You can't see that you chained up, bound up. And what you call yourself? Christian? I consider myself a Christian, but not like most of y'all. Yeah, I don't think I'm better than you. I'm just saying. I consider myself a Christian, but not like most of y'all. A lot of y'all is weird. That's me telling you straight up. Weird as hell. Y'all stalkers. Y'all worry about people all damn day. You can't mind your business. Your business is other people's business. 9 times out of 10. You so worried about other people, you ain't thinking about your damn self. And you call yourself a Christian, right? I'm a Christian, but not like you. Not like y'all. And the way y'all do it, y'all weird as hell to me. Word. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, man. A lot of y'all be whacked up. You got to change on your mind, body, and spirit. You ain't going nowhere or doing nothing. All damn day. Word, listen. Am I making sense? Or am I being mean? Am I making sense? Or you think I'm being mean? Well, if you think telling the truth being mean, I hate to. No wonder why people can't have a conversation with you. Word. Because I don't know how to beat around the bush. I wouldn't even talk to you. Word. Find some idiot to talk to you. That's why birds of a feather flock together. Their fathers only use the common knowledge of enslaving our people. But today, their children can use some of the smartest scientific ways against our people to keep them subjected to them that ever were invented by a race of people since time was. We want what you want today, and that is independence. We want peace, and whether you want peace or not, we want peace and security from you. You are our worst enemy. We have no other people who are an enemy to us but you, because we don't live in the country of other people. Word. I ain't never had a problem with a Chinese brother, a Japanese brother, a Korean brother, this and that. But I damn sure I know where manipulation be coming from. I'm talking about the people who on top. You know what I mean? Word. These some evil, sick bastards. You know what I mean? But hey. What Muhammad Ali say? They tried to get him to go to the war. I ain't know if Viet Cong did nothing to me. What? Y'all want me to go over there and fight for y'all? Y'all won't even fight for me right here in America. What? That was some truth. That's the truest words right there. Muhammad Ali snapped on. Y'all seen that movie Ali with Will Smith in it? What? Based on a true story. They took the title away from Muhammad Ali because he wouldn't go fight in the war. He said, y'all want me to go fight somewhere? Y'all want me to go fight some people who I don't even know these people. What the hell I look like going to fight some people across? What in the hell I look like going to fight some people outside of America? They never did a damn thing to me. I don't even know them. Y'all won't fight for me right here at home. Hell, y'all my enemies. Word. Muhammad Ali snapped on their asses. Word. Peace and blessing be upon him. Word. He snapped on him. He said, y'all my enemies. Word. You know what I mean? I want freedom. Here. You want me to go over there and fight for y'all freedom? Y'all crazy as hell. Hey. If seeing is believing. I be telling myself that the last few weeks. Word, bro. If I didn't see half the crap that was going on, I wouldn't believe it. Correction. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. If I didn't see half the bull crap, I said I wouldn't believe it. But yes, I would. Cause even just hearing, that's how it is. Yeah, I can imagine that. She crazy as hell. He crazy as hell. Yeah, I can imagine it. I ain't gotta see it to believe it, but seeing is believing. Must be tweaked out. You know what I mean? Tripping. Anyway, we live only with you, Caucasian people, and we have been here for 400 years. And you say now that we are free to do what? But yet you are doing everything to keep us from exercising the rights as equals of a free people, even manipulating some of our people. You think we don't know? You think God don't know who receiving the orders, this and that? I got some people, managers and bosses. They black people, but I know who the string is being pulled through. You sick bastards. You know what I mean? Word. I know who the string is being pulled through, and guess what? Like, I'm not unaware of this. But you are doing everything to keep us from exercising the rights as equals of our people, of a free people. But guess what? This is what I want you to understand. We are tired of suffering brutality, beatings, killings, just because you don't like us, and just hate us. and absolutely knowing that we are powerless to resist because you have all the odds against us. You are absolutely the boss, and we have nothing, and we are asking to leave you. That's all we're asking, to get the hell away from y'all. That's it. Can't you leave us alone? Will you leave us alone? You know what I mean? You can't, can you? Or we can't get along with you in peace. You know? You don't want us in peace. If we sat over there in that house across the street peacefully all day and all night, after a while, that worries you. Just what are they doing? And you would send someone around to see what is going on. You're gonna come knock on the door, ain't you? Well, I ain't talking about some of my people, because some of my people be tweaked out too, this and that. But I think that's a whole different other story there. I'm talking about some Caucasian people, but some of y'all black people tripping too. That you know what I mean? But you come knock on the damn door and see what they doing. Hey, what you doing over there? Is you hard? Nigga, do it look like I'm hard? Do it look like I'm not hard? Do you see red flags popping up? You know what I mean? Do it look like I'm harm? Do it look like I'm in danger? Do it sound like I'm in danger? I mean, what? You can see signs. What? You see a cat or dog outside walking, it's cold and shivering. That's a sign like it's, you know what I mean? There's a sign. It need help. Do you see signs, nigga? Yes, no, you know. Let's continue. You would send someone around to see what's going on over there in that house. Well, it's crazy. It's the white man's way of starting trouble. I know it. But that's why I'm not breaking the peace of people by interfering with their peace. We're not sitting over there in that house planning anything, but are trying to plan peace for the house on separate territory, is what the chapter is. The American white man is not going to move out. The American white man is not going to move out of his estate to give the so-called Negroes we are not asking you to do any such thing. The American white man is not going to move out of his estate to give to the so-called Negroes. We are not asking you to do any such thing. No, only unless you prevent our going to our own. If you are going to prevent us from going to our own or back where we came from, where you found us, then give us a place here to ourselves. There has been much talk. There has been too much talk about separation and about our acting or demanding a territory here. We're not demanding territory in America. No, sir. We're asking America. Only if they don't allow us to go back to our own people and to the country from which we came. Then give us a place to ourselves, as you know, and we have learned through experience for 400 years. We can't get along in peace together. All right? You're not going to accept us as your equals, and we know you're not going to do so. We disregard your promises because you are not going to live up to them. Because 100% of your people will not agree with such. And we have proof today in the South on black supremacy, is what the title is saying. Allah has revealed that the black is the original man, and that's what I teach. Now where this supremacy teaching comes in, that is charged by the disbelievers, that I teach it in order to suit their particular purpose of charging us with being an aggressive movement or intending to become such, because of the teachings of one being superior over the other. We say that the black man is the first man and the son, and that they take and then they take this and just change it around. That he is teaching supremacy, and that we are not doing. We already know that we are inferior to you here in America. We cannot say physically or even mentally that we are equal, nor say you're superior when it comes to actual physical or educational ability. Integration in the South is what the title says. The head of this movement, Mr. King, is trying to force the white man in the South to do that which is against his will and nature, because some of the northern parties of the white people, maybe in Washington, have said to him that this should be done and should have this in the Constitution, and therefore you should enforce it, and therefore have it enforced by the government. But Mr. King has not learned as yet that the white man in the South is brethren to the white man in Washington, and the Washington white man is a brother to the Southern white man. That they are not going to go to war over the Negro and kill each other for the sake of the unlearned Negro, of the knowledge of self and others to integrate into that which they don't master. Give me a piece of your meat that you have here in your house. Therefore, Mr. King is making a fool of himself in the South and acting like a dog around the house, where the master stands at the door and the dog wants something to eat, and he just waddles all around the door, around the master's feet, whipping his tail on the ground and grinding and learning and leaning his ears back on his neck to show that he is a good, peaceful dog and master. And grinding and leaning grinning and leaning his ears back on his neck to show that he is a good, peaceful dog and master. Give me a piece of your meat that you have there in your house. And this, while there's plenty of meat for the dog in the bushes out there, if he will go out and hunt for it. On James Meredith, is what the chapter is. On James Meredith, poor fellow, trying to force himself into a school where it is 100% white, and they're telling him they don't want him. And then the army is standing around trying to force him in there. That's their crazy idea. I wouldn't want the army to think about coming to help me against the white man, to allow me to come into his house or in the school of his restaurant or anything else that he owns. If you tell me I don't want you here, that's sufficient. I'm gone. And if I sense that you don't want me here, I'ma holler at y'all. Nigga, why would I want to be somebody that's company that don't want me around? Is you dumb, stupid, or slow? You can't take a hint. You know what I mean? Some people can't take a hint. Word, you niggas. I'm gone. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. I gotta go. I got better things to do. I can do bad by my damn self, and by my damn self, I do pretty good. You know what I mean? On self-defense is what the chapter is. In a case where the person wants to fight, and he punches, and he pounces, upon us, sometimes without even warning us. We want our own men and women and our girls to learn to try to protect themselves the best they can in case of attack. You're damn right. Lift your hand up if you want to. I don't believe in uh, getting smacked on the cheek and not doing nothing. Niggas, you crazy. And even so much talk. Word. A few people know. I can have a conversation with you very well. But if I see like this and that in your grill, like you trying to undermine, like you look crazy. You know what I mean? I can talk to you and become peaceful. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to take it there. But if I see like you look a little crazy in your eyes or whatever, this and that, you won't go outside? Because we can go outside. Whatever. We can go talk for a minute or two. Alright, if it's that serious, no, work. Because I ain't gonna sit right here, this and that. I ain't a little kid. You know what I mean? Work. I ain't a little kid. You know what I mean? Work. You can talk to your little children that way. But you talk crazy, so you talk crazy. Shit, you crazy. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stop that real fast. Yeah. Fast. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with protecting yourself. You better protect yourself if somebody trying to harm you. If you don't, you crazy as hell. You know what I mean? You that's a God-given right to protect yourself. You know what I mean? Some of y'all messed up now. You don't want to do that. That's how the mind messed up from this and that. Word. Things wrong to protect yourself. Y'all was slide for some dumb reason, this and that. You know what I mean? But anyway, let me this and that. If you come to the door shooting, we have no guns here to shoot back with. So therefore, the right is with God, as it is written in the book. Oh, I skipped the verse, my bad. But in the case of the so-called American Negro, we have nothing to fight back with. If you come to the door shooting, we have no guns here to shoot back with. I do. So therefore, the right is with God, as it is written in the book. He will defend us if we believe in him and trust him, and I believe that too. Thankfully and blessfully. Don't gotta go there. Word. And we are not going to start a fight with anyone to have him to defend us. Yeah, you never be the aggressor. People will look and wonder sometimes like, how to do this and that. I don't start it. I'm not out here starting problems. You start problems all the time, you're gonna get finished. I never start problems. I don't never start nothing. It ain't one thing that I'm starting. I don't start no bull crap or none of that crap. Maybe we start stuff. There's all types of ways people start stuff. That's why you be getting your ass whooped all the time. You be starting stuff. You the starter of some bull crap. You the aggressor. And that's why your ass get whooped all the time, right? I know it. They don't know it. I know it very well. I see this happen with many people all the time. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be starting dumb crap. You know? But anyway, hey. But if we are attacked, we depend on him to defend us because he has stripped us. On integration. On integration. My bad. What are we going to integrate for? What do we want to marry a white woman for? Hey, I ain't gonna flex. Like I say, not all white people bad. This and that. Shoot, I mess with white. You know what I mean? What? Boy, listen. But I like what the minister's saying though, and he on point. What you want a white woman for when we are black men? Some of this and that. I was about to say something, but I caught that real fast. This is going to ruin our family. We will spot up our family. What does she want a black man for? I was gonna say something, but I caught that too. I can give you a few good reasons. Or what does the black man want the white one for? I can give you a few reasons. Whether they good, Rashad, shut up and read. But you know, what I mean, listen. This is ignorant on both parts to want to intermarry with each other. The very desire there is ignorant and evil. It's against divine law for either side to integrate in such a way. God made all of us as we are. We have black nations, brown nations, red, yellow, and white. We have all these 5 major colors and races or nations. One thing, if I would never stop the Honorable Elijah Muhammad from speaking mid point, I'd have put him to the side and would have said, that great man who came over here, which he know who taught him, Master Fraud Muhammad. He had a wise father. His father was Arabic, black, and his mother was a white woman. His father was a wise man who went up to the Caucasus Mountain a year and took a white woman, purified her. Word. And Master Fraud Muhammad came over here looking, he was whitish looking. He was an Arabic, but he was whitish looking. Word. As the Bible say, he came in the likeness of sinful flesh. Alright. He was able to move among the people without being noticed. He was able to go to the black people because his dad was black. Word. He was able to move around. He was able to move among Caucasian people unnoticed. He had a wise father who was wise. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said. Word. I said, that's what's up. Yeah. You understand? Nothing wrong with being with a Caucasian woman, as long as she purified. Nothing wrong with being with a black man, as long as he purified. Alright. Just had to throw that out there. I believe the Honorable Elijah Muhammad would have agreed with me if I'd have said that great man, Master Fard Muhammad, who came up here, his dad was black, Arabic, but his mom was white. He had whiter skin. Word. You know what I mean? His dad was wise. Word. Master Fry was able to move among both groups without being noticed. Word. Anyway, just think about that for a second. For any one of y'all, this and that, you know what I mean? But the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, he got to speak like this because he got to break up your mind frame of thinking. Many people, it's some truth in what he's saying. But it's a lot of truth in what he's saying, actually. But listen. It's against divine law for either side to integrate in such a way. God made all of us as we are. We have black nations, brown nations, red, yellow, and white. We have all these 5 major colors and races or nations. Why should they not remain like that? Why should they be thrown in like bones? Why should they be thrown in like bones or birds into a pot to make soup out of? I don't blame the white man in the South for not wanting my people to marry with them, but I blame the South for mistreating him. You see, I am between life and death, and I have to say these things in the way I see them. There was a time when I had no knowledge of them, but they have been revealed to me, and now Allah would punish me if I did not say them. On crime in society, incidents on criminal insanity are now news, and the religion of Islam is of no more responsible for one of its subjects succumbing to insanity than the Christian religion is responsible for the steady multitudes of their members becoming so afflicted. Christianity has long taught thou shalt not kill, but for centuries the most devastating killings have occurred constantly by Christians killing Christians, killing Buddhists, killing Muslims, killing Jews, and killing members of their own family or the families of friends or associates. In the case of the recent Los Angeles family killing involving a Muslim, all Muslims throughout our nation have been deeply grieved and angered by the accounts of the alleged crimes committed by Melvin E. Jackson. This man has been accepted into Islam in January of 1961, and his wife had joined in May of that same year. No one can foretell the future or anyone who joins this religious body any more than any other religion can predict the future of all its individual converts. For such acts of madness alleged to have been perpetrated by Jackson, institutions for the deranged have been built by federal governments. If this man is found insane, and his act would suggest that of one insane, he should be committed to such an institution. And so far as the law of Islam is concerned, the penalty for such acts by a sane person against innocent human beings is death. And if the courts would give us permission to execute such criminals, we would do so ourselves, for we desire to put a stop to such crimes, including thefts, and we feel that the courts should turn over such criminals to be executed under the real Islamic law. It is our desire to put a stop, once and for all, to such crimes being committed among our people. On Uncle Tom's, that doesn't mean that we are as the chapter on Uncle Tom's, that doesn't mean that we are in any way aggressive toward them and seek an aggressive act. We only just criticize them for being like that. I love all my people, and I believe one day they will all believe as I believe. If they don't, the prophets have lied, and we just can't make liars out of them. On whites as devils. It's what he revealed, and what he revealed is what I'm teaching and believe in. And this term devil or name devil is applied to a wicked people. People who are by nature wicked. They were made white or different color because they had been grafted out of the darker people, and therefore they have that color. On fruit of Islam. The fruit of Islam means the first converts to Islam here in America, and the first people to be cleaned and made fit to be called Muslims. And their training is on this basis as being Muslims, to keep in practice, not just to say it is their faith or belief. You must put into practice the principles of Islam that you believe in and serve as an example for others who would accept Islam. They take physical training and exercises in many ways to keep physically fit and healthy, and to try to get away from many of the physical ailments that they have suffered long before coming into the knowledge of Islam, and trained into the knowledge of what the aims and purpose of Islam are. They are to clean up a people who are not clean morally as well as spiritually in America, and to make them fit to become good members of the society. And I'm gonna stop it on that note. Okay, y'all, there's 20 pages left. Should be 2 more eyes. Y'all be blessed, man. Peace.